Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am back with a 12 by 12 layout. I am still working on my leftover New York pictures, so I am going to continue with the Captured Life series from Echo Park, and I really want to use this scrap piece paper. I don't know how that's going to happen, but that is definitely going to make it on the page, I hope. And then I had fun going through all of my embellishments and pulling all kinds of pieces. So as you know, just because I pull them doesn't mean they're going to make it on the page. But I have these wood stickers, and these were on clearance at Joann's. I have a few little bits of the leftover pieces from some of the New York memorabilia that I have. And then I'd like to get some cork on here as well. So I pulled some cork, some label stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to get these happy memories on or not. The bingo card is back, but probably not going to make it. So here's those New York stickers you've seen. I was even thinking maybe some of the Dear Lizzie fabric shapes. I pulled some frames. I pulled this cardboard one. I also pulled this wood one. Some gold arrows. Some My Mind's Eye enamel shapes. The American Crafts hashtag ice cream. I like this that says good times, so that might be my title. I pulled some tags just in case, and then I pulled the Amy Tan. I don't know which one this is. Anyway, the Amy Tan die cut shapes. So I'll put you on fast forward and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with this yellow piece of cardstock. I had contemplated doing white, but it just seemed too stark. But then I put the yellow down and it was too yellow. So I decided to add some gesso to tone down the color of the yellow. So I'm just using this palette knife. I do like the idea of kind of the stroked look versus when you use the card, it seems a little wider. So I did put quite a bit on. I'm kind of down to the last little bit of my gesso, and so I really banged on it and got a big blob. But so I'm just going to kind of do a rough square in the middle. And then I'm going to put that over to the side and let that dry. And these are the two pictures I'm going to use. It's from our New York trip. We went to this Cuban food. We were told from somebody who lived in Jersey that we had to try Cuban food while we were out there. So that's what we did, and we took recommendations, and actually it was really good. So there's kind of a foodie of what we had, and then there was that amazing margarita cocktail, which was really good. So I looked through the papers in the Capture Life that I had left, and I didn't really see anything that I liked to back my picture. So I found this Quick Quotes paper, and I used the blue, which matches really nice with this leftover piece of paper I have. So I'm just going to attach that, and that is going to be the base of the entire layout. And I'm going to kind of use that line coming from the top left corner going down. Now that is that branding strip that I've been trying to use, and it does say all you need is love, which I thought was kind of cute since we were on an anniversary trip and it was a picture of my husband. So I was just trimming that, and I'm not exactly sure where that's gonna go. I tried a couple places, and I'm gonna add some foam to the back of my pictures. That way, if I decide that I need to slip any embellishments behind, it gives me that little extra space. So that's what I'm doing here. And I just used the Elmer's tape runner, which has always held up really well. I haven't had any issues. So then I went off camera and decided to stitch down the chevron piece of paper. And that took me quite a bit because my bobbin got all jumbled up and just didn't turn out very well. So I had to rip the whole thing apart and fix it. So I decided after all that, I just wanted to do one strip around it. So at this point is when I'm going to start embellishing. I have this Happy and this Memories chipboard embellishment that I really want to use, and that finishes up the rest of that packet. And the Happy does stay right up there in the corner, so I'm going to commit to that because my husband does look pretty happy with his margarita, which we shared. So I do want to bring in some gold, and I like the arrow. So at first I was thinking that I wanted to put that arrow on the left up hand corner, but then I remembered I had the wood veneer arrows and I liked that better. So I have these two pieces of cork, so I really want to get them on there, and that will finish that packet as well. So I didn't really like the orange star, so I tried to hide it a little bit. And then I'm not exactly sure where I want this other piece. I do like to see the star, so I want to add that there. And there's the paper clip, and it will stay there on the right side. I did get my Good Times acetate piece on, and I really like how it looks on the yellow with the gesso. It seems to stand out the best there. So I had this little cab sticker, which I thought was super fun, and I wasn't sure exactly where he was gonna go because I'm trying to make that cluster and it just doesn't seem to be working very well, trying to get it on top, underneath. So then I'm just going to use it to hide that orange star. And that seems to work okay. I am going to add one of these little label stickers to the cluster in the right lower corner, where I've taken a tag and a leftover piece of ephemera, and I'm going to end up using that wood veneer frame to create an embellishment down there. So at this point, I like that the embellishments are kind of flowing down from the left top hand corner all the way to the right bottom corner. So I'm just trialing out a couple other embellishments that I had pulled out. There's that bingo card again. Can't ever seem to get that on a layout. Maybe someday though. We do have scrapbook convention coming up, so hopefully I can get something done with that bingo card down there. So I do end up going with one of these embellishments that has a picture of the state and a little bicycle and a paper clip, which is really cute. And I tried to get two of them on there. I liked how it was kind of flowing, but I only end up choosing one. Then I'm going to go through the Amy Tan die cuts, and I choose these 3 hearts. And that pretty much does it. I did stick everything off camera and added some Heidi Swap Color Shine in salmon. So I got some pictures coming up. So have a great day and remember to wear your crown.